Hello and welcome to Crypto Times TV. Some of our team are huge soccer fans and we still remember the brilliant performance of the Argentina national team at the 2018 FIFA World Cup and how it didn't save them from failure to become the champions. Now that this tournament is over, the captain of the squad, Lionel Messi, remains the greatest for his fans. And even though his team didn't make it to the final, his professional career goes on, and today we are going to talk about his endeavors outside the soccer field. No, it's not what you're thinking. We're not going to invade his private life and discuss his recent relationships. Today we are going to take a look at Leo's involvement in the crypto world. But first, here's a quick question. How many products promoted by Messi can you think of? He's done commercials for the Lay's chips, Pepsi and Turkish Airlines. He's kicked the ball for the telecommunication company like Corrido and then shaved his beard with Gillette razors. And as far as crypto is concerned, just last year he was signed up by an enterprise that manufactures mobile devices for cryptocurrency users, Sirin Labs. Let's take a closer look at what it is exactly. Sirin Labs is one of the ventures headed by the Israeli entrepreneur Moshe Hogag. This current company of his is developing a smartphone and an operating system geared for users having some tinfoil protection wrapped around their heads. The OS is built on blockchain technology and the device is dubbed Finny. Last December, Messi published a picture of him browsing the Sirin Labs official website and said in the text that went with the image, quote, "I am usually busy trying to decentralize defenses, and after digging deeper into blockchain and decentralized systems, I'm excited to join Sirin Labs as an ambassador to make blockchain more friendly with their upcoming operating system for smartphones." The post received over 216,000 likes and almost 2,400 shares so far, which indicates a massive interest in tech among Messi's fanbase. The choice of a worldwide soccer superstar for promoting a privacy-focused smartphone is kind of odd, because a lot of people are well aware of Messi's finance and how much he's paid being forward for Barcelona. His salary is publicly available, or at least was available in 2016, when he was making 16 million euro a year. Anyway, Sirin Labs must have dipped deep into their pockets to sign him up for this, which is evidence enough that they have sufficient funds for the development of their designs. Sirin Labs completed its token sale last year to support the development of Finny, both the smartphone and the PC. Both devices now run on a fee-less blockchain. The digital token offered to investors is called the Sirin token. It's the network's default currency and only Sirin token holders can purchase Finny devices. On the technical side, it's an ERC20 token, but migration of the Sirin ecosystem to a third-generation blockchain that will enable fast and fee-less transactions is one of the team's priorities. However, at launch, the phone will be on the Ethereum blockchain. Plus, there are more cool features enabled by the tokens. For example, you can monetize Finny devices' computer power while idle, sharing it over the secure Finny network. Also, running low on battery is solved by trading battery power with another Finny user. As a bonus, the transaction won't cost a thing on the network. The token is listed on a wide range of marketplaces such as Bittrex, Huobi, Upbeat, Cryptopia, and 5 more. The total supply of Sirin token was fixed relative to the number of tokens distributed in the uncapped crowd sale. The number of tokens distributed in the crowd sale equals 40% of the total supply, with the remaining 60% allocated as described in the white paper. So now, according to Etherscan, the total supply is just a little over 572 million. We think that of the entire ecosystem, it makes sense to talk about 3 key components when it comes to the actual MVP: the Finny phone, the PC, and the OS that powers them. 2 of those components are almost ready for release. The price of the Finny blockchain smartphone is set at the equivalent of approximately $99, payable in Sirin tokens. It is scheduled to be released by the end of November, and the pre-sale option is already available with a 10% discount. As for the PC, it is yet in development, and the estimated price tag of $799 may change in the end. The operating system is dubbed Sirin OS and it's open source, meaning that you can easily access and assess it on GitHub, and it offers improved security for crypto wallets, exchange access, and a P2P resource sharing ecosystem. Other security features include trusted display, IP address hiding, MAC address randomization, and a physical security switch. Sirin OS will give users the full Android experience with the basic Google package. The phone will run Pi or whatever the latest version of Android is at the time of release. The Play Store and all apps within it will be available on the Finny. Sirin OS will enhance the security of the entire handset and the usability of cold wallets. The Sirin team is working closely with Google to make sure user experience stays the same and all apps work, including releasing the latest Android updates via firmware over the air. Finny will let users have the experience that they're used to, along with an extension beyond the Android OS to ensure the blockchain and wallet security. Lionel Messi joined Sirin Labs as an ambassador, and he seems to have been inspired by blockchain technology in that it provides more decentralization and privacy in terms of transferring digital data and using smartphones in particular. Holding his position, Leo doesn't represent Sirin Labs in everything he does. Sirin Labs doesn't sponsor Messi or his team, so he doesn't have a Sirin Labs logo on his or his team's uniform. Instead, he recognizes the significance of the company and agrees to represent it in a professional manner, educate others about it, and bring awareness to it. But what about other members of the team working on the project? Moshe Hogag, the founder and CEO of Sirin Labs, has over 9 years of experience in software development. In 2009, he started off as the founder of Mobly, a photo and video sharing platform. After that, since 2014, he has spent some 4 years investing in other internet startups, such as Infinity Augmented Reality Incorporated, Bitflyer, and StoreDot. Steven Marioff is one on the company's advisory board. You might know him as a co-founder of Ethereum. He's a serial entrepreneur, attorney, and investor of 20 international patents, having founded 7 companies in Silicon Valley and New York City. Steven is also the chairman of the publicly listed company Global Blockchain Technologies. One of the major partners of Sirin Labs that we can't leave out is Google. As mentioned earlier, the mobile devices will run on software that will give users the full Android experience with the basic Google package. Sirin Labs will also partner with consumer electronics OEMs to promote the adoption of Fini architecture, the software platform, and the Sirin currency. Both hardware and software platforms will be released as open source. And just for your information, Sirin Labs is a Swiss company with headquarters located in Schaffhausen, Switzerland. In addition, they have offices around the world, for example in London and Tel Aviv. The time of bounties and airdrops by Sirin Labs is long over, and there were $250,000 worth of Sirin tokens to be earned, according to the announcement on the official Medium blog. And this is how the community has grown since then. Sirin Labs has an account on numerous social media platforms: YouTube, Medium, Facebook, Bitcoin Talk, Instagram, Twitter, and GitHub. The official Telegram channel is just exceptional, and is the easiest way to get in touch with a team member that can provide you with all necessary information regarding the product's development and all things related in a prompt manner. We have done so while preparing this video, and all responses were straightforward and timely. The chat has almost 12,000 members, but it doesn't seem to be overactive really. Unlike Leo Messi, we're not partnered with this startup, but we see it as a well-established enterprise with an adequate number of expertise, as well as funding to tackle the goal they've set. Their ecosystem has a real chance to survive beyond the initial hype they've created by inviting a soccer legend to promote the idea. So we believe Sirin Labs has a future and a lot of work ahead. Also, one of the cool things they're working on is a software development kit. Alongside the release of Fini devices, Sirin Labs will share it to enable the D-App community to develop ecosystem apps that benefit from the P2P, fast, fee-less, secure resource sharing functionality. They've made a long way since 2014 to prove their resolve in becoming the world's leader in secure open-source consumer electronics, bridging the gap between the mass market and the blockchain economy. Anyway, the release of the very first Fini phones will show if all the hype was worth it, and that will be very soon, so we'll keep an eye on it. And what do you think of Sirin Labs and their line of products? Do you think it would be cool if Lionel Messi himself did a review of them? Tell us what you think in the comment section. And also remember that we're not financial experts, and this review cannot be regarded as professional investment advice, so we suggest our viewers do more research on their own before considering any investment in this particular project. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and join us now to stay updated on all of our upcoming videos. We roll them out daily, Monday through Friday, so stay tuned.